and also like women usually at
When the
25.
clock is,
Yeah,
it's ticking.
ladies are sometimes 25. They still look beautiful. They still look this. They don't want to get with a guy that is still a startup or maybe like want to build himself. They
You
usually
want to get with the guy that already got everything.
yeah, they want the guy who drive a Tesla, who drive a Mercedes, who drive this. They don't know how the guy works.
It's even sweeter, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what I want to say is like, I want to say for the ladies, no, go for the man that loves you versus the man that you love, because the men that you love can leave you some days, but the man that loves you will always be there. So Samsung and Jasmine. So I had a question that came in from one of my subscribers.
Okay.
And she's a lady. So her husband, the new husband, well, she was only married once. So her husband live abroad in the United States, and the husband went to Cameroon to marry her. And now he came back in the state, and he said, "Well, I want you to leave your house and go stay with my parents, or in his family INLAW." And she was like, "Dom, why do I gotta go stay over there?" Because he said, "Well, we just got married. So when you get married, you belong to your husband's family now." What do you think about that?
Well, one thing I would say is that they say that if you don't know where you're going, don't forget where you come from. We Africans, we are Bantus.
Okay.
That's something that has been going on in our culture for a long time.
Yes.
It depends on the circumstances and how you met the lady. Do you know her before, or they just like introduce you guys and you guys get married? You see what I'm saying? Either way.
Yes.
But at the same time, like we know that in our culture, for you to like, this is something that always usually happens even before the marriage. So the parents can tell her, okay, this is a good girl or something like that. But I think at this point, the man is trying to do that because he's not there to preserve his wife, for her not to, because it's not easy to have your wife over there, you're in a different country, miles away.
But you guys are married though.
But you guys are married, but miles away. You know what I'm saying? But I think a man, by doing that, sometimes you want to limit all her like going out, outing, maybe with her friends, maybe get influenced by other people, like because ladies get influenced easily. You see what I'm saying? And I think like
stalker.
not stalker, but I think like for him telling her like to go stay with her parents is to keep her in check. And trust me, bro, that's our African culture. That's what we're doing. That's not something new to me, and I feel like it's normal. You get what I'm saying?
Or it's normal for the men.
Yeah,
to do
it's
that.
it's normal for the man to ask his wife, "You can go stay with my parents."
So you think it's okay for the wife to go stay with her in-law?
Yes.
Let me come back to you, Jasmine. Do you think is it okay for a lady that just got married to go stay with her in-law?
For me, first of all, my English is too much. So
No, don't. We can understand what you're saying.
yeah,
so,
I know. So I just mean like, I just want to say that. So for me, I'm for against.
Yeah.
Oh, you for and you're against as well.
So
you are for that the lady should go live in her in-law.
And then I'm against too. So
tell me the reason why you.
So for me, I'm for because like it make you feel like so comfortable. I mean, it make your husband feel so insecure.
Oh, it make your husband to feel secure.
Secure, yeah.
That you are his house. Okay.
It make your husband feel secure, and for you, it's more better because you don't have to explain yourself too much. Every time you just around with his mom, his sister, his dad. Every time you don't have to explain yourself like baby, I'm out with some friend. I'm over there. You just at home. Sometimes when you're going out, like maybe you just go to your parents' house to check on them, to like do a small visit, and that's it. And then you come back. So don't worry for ladies. Sometimes they say, no, I don't want to be with your parents. It's not your parent who married me. No, that's wrong, because it's the parent married you. Because when we are doing
the whole family,
the whole family married you. Because when we are doing like the traditional Wednesday, like the
dowry,
the dowry, all of them was there.
The sister,
the mom, everyone was there. Even when you come to your husband come to my dad's house to ask for my hand.
To ask for your hands, yes.
If he come alone, if he come alone, does my father gonna
Receive
answer
it?
receive
No.
me? No.
No.
So my father gonna say, where is your family? Where is your dad? Where is your mom?
That's true.
So he say no. You're gonna say no. If you are just coming by yourself, I don't want, because you're gonna say you are not serious.
Yeah.
You are not serious. You just want to play with my daughter, so I can't deal with you. And that's it. And then for the older on the older side,
Yes.
I'm against. So for the other side, because
So why are you against?
I'm against, because sometimes you know the
You have no
lady
you have no freedom.
yeah, you don't have
you
you
wanna
don't
get
have
on the bed naked,
yeah,
you wanna walk around
no,
your house.
you don't have that, you don't have some freedom, so it's not easy for you. Sometimes you're just there, and you feel like
You've been checked.
yeah, you
You've
feel
been
like you've been on check. You feel like
okay,
every
if
time
you
you are
can-
every time you just like the mom gonna say like, help me do it.
She's
does
lazy.
that. Yeah. The mom gonna complain all the time
to the son, to
to
her
the
son.
Yeah.
So,
to
oh,
the
this
son.
wife that you are putting there, oh, this wife, oh,
This
this
wife,
wife.
she's sleeping so much. Oh, she don't want to wake up at this time. She woke at 10. What do you want to do with that kind of
She
woman?
doesn't mop the floor.
She's
She
so
doesn't know- she
lazy.
doesn't want to cook.
She's so lazy. And the mom gonna start to complain about a lot of things. And then when the mom started to complain like this, the son gonna say like, even he's not here to see if it's
The
true
reality.
or if it's true or false. But he gonna say like, it's my mom, it's my mom. I
mom
can't
cannot lie to
yeah,
me.
my mom cannot lie to me. And then you don't gonna ask me to show on or my mom or you, so you don't have to make me feel like he gonna start to feel so uncomfortable. So that kind of situation make the husband feel like so it's so uncomfortable.
So uncomfortable.
Yeah, so that's why for me, if you are married a woman and then you are not here, I'm going to ask you to leave her to her dad,
To her parents.
to his parents, because it was my
Your case.
yeah, it was my case.
So when
too.
when your husband married you, you didn't go to his family.
No.
And he was okay with that.
He was the one who asked my dad to stay with me.
Okay, very
Yeah,
nice.
yeah. He was
But-
the one who asked my dad to stay with
but-
me. And then it depends on the family, because when you are married a woman, you need to know her family.
That's
so if
true.
it's a good family or no, and then you can just say no, that family, I don't want my wife to stay there anymore, because your wife is kind of she just want to go out, and the parents doesn't have like control on her. But for me, I was kind of, and my dad is
No, you were
tough.
conscious.
Yeah,
Yeah,
my
yeah. Your
dad,
dad is
when you
chien méchant.
when you are married, my dad was controlling me too much than when I wasn't married. So when I got married, my dad said, so the control was too much.
That is protect his asset.
Yeah, it was saying like, you are the woman, you are the woman, you are the
somebody's wife.
You are
somebody's
somebody's
wife.
wife.
Why are you doing that?
You are somebody's wife.
Huh?
You
Stay
don't have
home.
to. You don't have to go out. I said, Daddy, it's my friend's birthday.
You don't
He
have
said,
to go.
"No,
You're a
I
woman.
don't care. You
are married.
need to- yeah.
You're supposed to stay home.
You need to stay home. If you are married, you don't have to have you don't need to have a friend who are not married. I said, Daddy. He said, yes. If you're married, your friend gonna be a married woman too. So when you are talking, you're gonna talk about your husband, about family, about some stuff like this, and then that's it. If I say, Daddy,
That's
please,
nice.
he said no.
So for me, I think for me,
Can I add something before you continue?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
I want to say that it's a deal breaker. It can be a deal breaker to send your wife to go stay to your in-laws. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, you are abroad. Things will come to your ears about your wife. She did this, she did that. Mostly, not only positive thing, mostly negative thing.
Yeah, complain
Oh, she
every
doesn't do
time.
From the
this.
sister
She
in law,
can
from your
cook.
sister.
She doesn't
Sister,
respect.
yeah, sister,
And then also
mom.
like she might get disrespected, or maybe like it might be like
I won't tolerate that.
it may be like this is
I
sometimes
will
like.
not tolerate somebody to disrespect.
But let me tell you
But
something.
you don't.
Dominic,
Yeah,
let me say
but
this.
you don't know.
This is sometimes like
That's true.
family can make or break your marriage.
That's the thing I
You
say.
get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's true.
Let me say it again.
Family
Family
can
can
make
make
your-
or break your
Marriage.
family. Maybe you can have your wife like that. She can be friend with your sister. If they don't get along, it's gonna be bad. If they get along, it's good. It's making it. If you don't get along, one day they will start fighting. They will do all this. Who
They
are you
will
gonna
start
choose? Who side are
fighting.
you gonna choose?
That's
Imagine
true.
your wife. Imagine your wife and your sister doesn't get along.
Yeah.
They
It's
don't
hard.
have a,
It's very
your sister
hard.
can even come to your house like
It's very
that.
hard.
So
It's
it's
very hard.
And the
don't-
mom gonna show her daughter.
yeah,
Of course.
So those stuff like that is, I think that's where I'm saying that it could be a deal breaker. But at the same time, like a man to do that is to secure his wife. But at the same time, I asked a question at the beginning. It depends how they met. Were they introduced? Just like, hey, I have a girl in Cameroon, you can go marry her, or maybe
Yeah.
like he knew her before, they spent time together,
yeah.
you know her attitude, you know what she's capable of. He also like, maybe the girl doesn't have a family to stay, maybe she stay out by herself. You know what I'm saying? You can't caution because you don't know who can come to her house at any time.
Or maybe he
We are
just
all
with the
humans. You know what I'm saying? I'm not
Yes.
gonna take it out. We are all humans.
Single mom.
Single lady living, not single married lady living by
By
herself.
herself is not good.
It's not good.
Yeah,
You know
it's
what I mean?
not good. For
So
me, I would say maybe
you're not taking
he
an
can.
an apartment to
no,
stay in?
no, don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't do that. I can advise I can advise a husband to take her an apartment. No, that's not good. Even if you know your wife, like. You just know her because sometimes you know your wife. She have a good mentality. You know
But
her
the
so
people
much.
outside.
But people outside, some
Her
friends.
friends.
It's not only
Friends.
it's not only
Especially the
it's not
friends
yeah.
are the
It's
one
not
that always
only
break
it's
your
not
marriage.
only about
Friends
men.
very-
It's not only about men.
women.
But friend. But woman, like your friend, but they just come over every time and just make your wife do something.
things in her mind, talking about stories, stuff
and
like
talk
that.
something. You think she?
You know what they call temptation,
You think he's
just for you?
He's just
And
for
he's
you.
out there
You
doing
think
something.
yeah.
Yeah,
You are not watching it. You are don't know.
He's over there. He did
Uh-huh.
knock two, just knock one.
Yeah,
So,
they just started
one
saying,
time, two
let's go
times.
out, let's go out. I'm going to present you to my friend. I'm going to let you know.
But your mother-in-law or your
Everything.
sister-in-law will never say that.
Yeah, your mom-in-law, even your mom can never say that. So your dad can never say that, and your mom-in-law and your father-in-law no. So for me, I advise to shows it maybe your father house or maybe your father-in-law house to put your wife and secure when you are not around, and that's it.
So for me, what I think is that it is not good. I believe that if you married a woman, no matter how you knew her, leave her at her parents' house. It is not. I would never advise a man to take
leave.
the woman, his wife, to bring it to his side of the family. And I will never tell a woman to go to the in-law house. Women, don't go to your in-law. Stay at your parent house even after marriage. Whenever
you can
finish
go
all the
there to
paperwork,
visit,
he can come
just
get
for the
you. Yes.
visit
Because
and
when you go there,
do something. Yeah.
sometimes you just want to feel naked in your own house, in your room. You just want to lay down and get up at 12 a.m.
It's not
noon.
only because about negligence. It's just because about gossip, about complaining. When you are staying in your family-in-law, they're just going to complain about a lot of things. And then, like you say, is a break what?
Icebreaker.
It's an icebreaker. It's not
A
good.
deal breaker, sorry.
It's a deal breaker because it's not good. The sister gonna call your husband and say, "Oh, your wife did it." Your mom gonna call and say, "Your wife did it," and it's not good. And the husband gonna start and say, to ask a lot of questions. It's not a good wife. I think I do a mistake. I do a mistake.
At the same time, too, let's be clear about what we're talking about, and let's make sure we let the interlocutor or the people listening to us understand that it depends on the culture.
Yeah,
we're
it
talking
depends.
about we're talking on the African Cameroonian
Cameroonian
culture.
culture.
That's
Because
very
in
true.
the United States you cannot do that in this culture because
That's true.
here it's more freedom.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't meaning that the lady over here living by herself can do that. You see what I'm saying? But it's just how they would grow up.
yeah.
You cannot
They
tell a
grow
lady over here and say, hey, go
Go
say to
say
my
to
parents.
my no.
What?
No.
I pay my own bills. You go to my house. You know what I'm saying?
So you're gonna give it a middle
Yeah.
finger.
Yeah. So,
Okay. So now also we have seen a lot of trends now. There's a lot of girls between the age of 25 and 40 who are not married, despite a lot of guys out there. They say, well, they can't find a good husband. What is the reason why girls between 25 and 40 are still single and they're looking for men where there's a lot of men out there? Why?
That's tough.
Go ahead now.
You are a man.
Tell
You are
me.
a man. Tell me why. Why? You are
Why
not
woman between 25 and 40, just
I'm
as
single when there's a lot of
so let me say it right. A woman is like a flower. Yeah? She grow, she mature, and she die. You know what I'm saying? Say what? Every woman have a peak. A peak it means that it's an age where
glowing.
But 24. They say he said 24.
Yeah, 25, yeah, 25.
25, 24
I'm
is
talking-
a good. Is a
yeah,
good girl.
I'm saying every woman has a peak age. I think the peak age is between 23 to 28. That's the peak age. If if you don't secure your men at that age, or maybe a good boyfriend over there, when they reach 30, it'll be hard for you to find a good man. When I say a good man, a man who is successful, or a man who is still like trying to be successful, who like who doesn't have any kid, you know what I mean, because he's tough, and also like who has all things together, you know what I mean. So like what I'm trying to say is what it's tough for women because like at that age, women thinks that they still got it, and also like women usually at 25,
it's ticking.
Ladies sometimes 25, they still look beautiful. They still look this. They don't want to get with a guy that is still a startup or maybe like want to build himself. Usually,
They want the guy that already got everything.
yeah, they want the guy who drive a Tesla, who drive a Mercedes, who drive this. They don't know how the guy work hard. And usually, we men, we don't forget the lady who.
But sometimes those guys that drive Tesla, Mercedes, they don't even have money like that.
That's what I'm saying. Now, sometimes they might be bluffing. You know what I'm
Show
saying?
off.
Thank you.
Show
Yeah.
off.
Sometimes they might be.
Jasmine, they're showing off. They're
Sometimes
showing
they might
off.
be bluffing. But what I'm saying, like sometimes, like I would advise my ladies that when you're at the age of 25, between 25 and 30, that's the age for you to, if you think about getting married one day, to secure your boyfriend, your husband. How does it start? You guys start dating at 27, 28, engage, and then marriage.
What if he doesn't want to get married?
Well, it's up to you. But usually, like when the lady, like, because women, we like brand new cars. You know what I'm saying? When I say brand new, I'm saying like we like girls
Flashy.
that is not flashy, girls a little bit younger. Because when you're in the 30s, we feel like we start going out of market. You know what I'm saying? We start questioning ourselves. This girl, she's 30. We still gonna start asking a question. What happened? What's this that? What's this that? And when you're 30, you meet a guy who's like maybe 35 or 37.
Let us hear from
Maybe like the guy who just have one child, two child. Maybe like he's divorced. Maybe like he has a baby mama. Maybe like it's complicated. You see what I'm saying? You'll be tough for you to meet that. That's how also women at 30s they start getting picky. No, I don't want to do this drama. I don't want to deal with this. She keep
I don't want to deal with the baby mama. Oh, he got 2 kids.
Yeah.
Oh, he got 3 kids. I
she
don't want
keep
to
like
deal with it.
pushing out, pushing
And
like
her list kept getting shorter
yeah,
and shorter.
it's got
It's
stringing.
become difficult more.
Yeah. So to find
That's
that guy who at that level that you want, it become more difficult.
Just
You see what I'm
means
saying?
a lady who is the clock is ticking in her 25 to 40, it's difficult for her to find a soulmate.
For me, I don't really know what. I don't really know why. Because
Maybe she's picky. She want a
yeah,
tall,
because
black, or
we all
brown guy.
we
Six
all
pack.
we all
Six pack.
we all have that. We all have that kind
Idea man.
of idea man. You want a dream man. So you have the dream man on your mind. You just want a tall guy, black, with 6 pack,
Movie star.
everything. When a short man come to you,
Even with
you
good
just,
intention.
even with good intention, you just look at him like this and say, "You are not my type.
Look at this
You are not my
admitted.
type." Look at you. You short. Are you? They started
Are
to
you
complain.
missing opportunities?
They started to complain. They have a good man who can take care of them, who can deal and marry them. But no, they don't want it because it's not the type. So they say, "No, you are not my type." So they're skipping. They skip, and the list getting shorter, and the age just going
adding.
up, started to, so, and then at 30 you just look around like this. I say, oh my goodness, so I'm already 30 and there's no one. And then now when you want, you say, even the short man, now I want it. But even the short man, I know. Even the short man,
Even the guy with the big belly, I want it. Even you can't pray in God. Even the guy.
When you are 25,
I want 6 pack.
and
Tall,
then
6 pack.
The
when you
basketball
are
player.
when you are 30 now, you say, even the
That's
short
gonna
man.
keep it
It's okay, I can take a short man.
I can take a short man. When you are 35, you say, I don't want a man who have kids. I don't want a man.
I can be a second wife. I can be a second wife.
When you are 35, you started to say, even a big belly. Now I can take. Even if you have 4 kids, now I can deal
take
with.
it.
If you are a
Because the option-
widow,
yeah.
how do you call it? The man who lost his wife.
Oh, yeah, widow, yeah.
Yeah, it's a widow.
I can still take it. Even if you are a pastor,
Yeah.
I can still take it.
I can even
If
be
you
this. I
wa-
can be a second wife. I can accept polygamy.
Even if you have been divorced 4
and
times.
4 times. When you are coming to them at 30 or 30,
So-
and say I'm divorced.
Yes.
I was married, then now I'm divorced, and then I have 1 kid.
Yeah.
She said, no, I don't want to deal with.
Yeah, I don't want drama,
it.
yeah.
I don't want to. But when they are 35, they say 40, they say even with 4 kids, just come, because the clock is going up.
So the older you get, the option get limited.
Yeah.
So
the
what
option
about
get
what about when they get 40?
when they get 40, that's why I say every
Okay.
day, if you are married with 4 kids, they want it now because
Is that true,
they
sir?
think,
So-
they think it's not true. There is a lot of things to think to take
Consideration.
to consideration. But for me, I just want to say that is the bigger thing because they are trying to find a good man. They want to have the dream man. They want to have the man who blew everything, who have everything already. They don't want to start with him. When you just come like this and you're broke, you say, me too, I'm broke, and you
So two
are
broke people make-
So two people
that are broke makes even broker.
we can work together. We can work together. So she's trying to have another man who have everything already. So that's do it. So
Yes.
some
No, that's
girl
true.
want
We
a
laughing,
man
but it
who
is
the
right.
smart
Yes.
man. Every woman there have the
But
type of mind on the type
men
of
they want.
men they want.
That's true.
So
But
there's
sometimes they want
everyone.
that type of man, but them themselves, they're not that type of person.
You are every time you can take the same man like you can take the same person like you. So you need to be
Different.
broke. Yeah, you need to be broke, and then you need to be rich. So that mean it's balance.
It's balance.
Yeah.
So what do you think about what Jasmine say?
I'm thinking like, sometimes like, I'm not saying that what we're talking about, we're talking in the general standpoint because there's some women who are single, they even have kids, who are successful, who are happy. You know what I'm saying? But we're talking about like, in the long term, why most of the women at that age don't get married. And that's what we're discussing about. And also like, I was going to say something when she was talking, it kind of like skipped out of my mind. I would just say that it's better to have a man that you can bear with versus come finding a man that always has everything. It's difficult for him to even keep you because sometimes men, before you leave a woman, will think that, this girl, we've been through like ups and downs. You know what I mean? For me to even do this, even if tomorrow I go back to where I am, she's still going to stick with me. But if you pick a woman who has nothing, that you already have everything, tomorrow, like, you can go left, she will leave you. You know what I'm saying? Women would think like that sometimes too. So and then like, women like, so they're too picky, man. They're too picky. Like, they always want like everything that's already built. Everything they build it,
They don't want to build anything with him. That's why I always advise, lady. I say it's better for you to be with a man that love you than to be the one that
okay,
you
well,
love.
I wanted to say this. Women when they're beautiful, okay?
Yes.
A lot of men want them, but there's few who can claim them.
Yeah.
Do you see the difference? A lot of men, when you're beautiful, cute, nice, they all want you. They all want you. But who wants to claim you?
No one. A few. No one. A few.
There are few of them. The only few, like maybe 1 out of 20 who want to claim you. But the rest want you. When I say they want you, they want to date you. They want to take you out. They want to travel with you. They want to do this. They want to be like,
As
hey.
a wife,
Yeah, want to be like, hey.
Like a wife, yeah.
Hey,
it's hard.
Can you be my life partner? How many of them have that intention? Few. And the women, sometimes when a lot of men want them, they feel like they have a lot of options.
That's
And
very true.
the good guy who comes is just like, you know what I mean?
They won't even notice that.
Even the short guy, they leave the short guy.
No, it's not all about the short guy. Don't be offended, please. It's not only about the short guy.
that's true. We just
we are
talking
just
joking.
we are just joking. It's not a joke to be short. It's like God just created like this. It's the good thing. Me too. I'm short too. So. And my husband too. So we are happy together.
No,
so
but-
it's
but-
not
but-
about short
but-
men.
but
I just want
your
to
husband
say
is
that.
rich though. He's rich.
Yeah.
Exactly. So it doesn't even happen in this case.
But it didn't. He wasn't born like this. He wasn't born rich.
So you made him
just,
rich?
No, we built it
Build it together.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Build it together.
That-
Yeah.
When you build it together, love is even sweeter, right? Yeah. So what I want to say is like, I want to say for the ladies, it's better to go for the man that you love than the man that loves you go for the man that loves you versus the man that you love because the man that you love can leave you some days, but the man that loves you will always be there.
But you can leave him too.
That's true. Love you.
So love me to be like 50-50. I love you, you love me. We are happy together and we stay together.
Thank
That's
you.
it.
All right. Thank you so much. Voila.
It's
maintenant,
all
voilà,
about
maintenant.
love. It's all about love. Just keep it in mind. Thank you.
All right. Thank you again. Thank you so much again for tuning in. Please subscribe to this channel.